time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Nah, scratch that. That's Star Wars. But seriously, space exploration used to be just for governments. For decades, NASA and the Soviet Union were the only ones sending humans beyond Earth. The Cold War space race was just about who could get to the moon first. And once that was done, things slowed down. But today, we're in a whole new kind of space race. And this time it's not just countries, it's private companies too. Elon Musk's SpaceX is leading the charge to colonize Mars. Starship, the world's first fully reusable rocket, is designed to transport humans and cargo to Mars. Like it's just another flight. But let's talk about the real reason Starship is different. Its engines. Most rockets today run on kerosene or liquid hydrogen, but Raptor engines run on methane. And here's the genius part. We can make methane on Mars. That's thanks to ISRU, which is just another fancy way of saying, let's use what's already there. Mars has carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and water ice beneath the surface. Using the Sabatier reaction, we can create methane fuel on site and refuel Starship for a return trip. Personally, I think this is one of the smartest ideas in space travel because it means we don't have to bring all our fuel from Earth. That's like driving cross country but setting up gas stations along the way instead of carrying all your fuel with you. But here's where things start to get messy. So the other day, Starship actually exploded mid-flight. Yeah, that's not great. But let's be real. SpaceX thrives on fail fast, fix fast. Every failure teaches them something new. Another player is NASA. NASA has a different approach. Instead of going straight to Mars, they're using the moon as a stepping stone. The Artemis program is sending astronauts back to the moon by 2026. NASA is building the Deep Space Gateway, a space station that will orbit the moon and act as a launch hub for future Mars missions. They're also developing nuclear thermal propulsion, or NTP, a new kind of nuclear-powered rocket that could cut Mars travel time from 6 months to just 45 days. Among others is Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin, focused on space tourism and commercial space stations. India and the UAE are also investing heavily in space exploration and AI-driven robotics. Right now, the biggest problem with space travel is cost. And I mean insanely high costs. Traditional rockets have been a one-time use. They cost $100 million per launch, which is basically like buying a brand new airplane and throwing it away after one flight. That's the system we've been using for decades, and it's just not sustainable. Then SpaceX changed everything. With Falcon 9 and Starship, we now have fully reusable rockets that bring costs way down, potentially under $2 million per launch. I think this is the first time in history that space colonization actually seems possible. Lowering launch costs is what's going to make everything else. Mars missions, space tourism, even moon bases become realistic. Without this, we'd still be stuck with space travel being just for governments and billionaires. NTP is the next most realistic step, but it's a bit further away because the tech has been proven in lab tests, but hasn't been used in space yet. This leads us to the other big challenge: speed. Right now, it takes 6 to 9 months to reach Mars. That's a long time to be stuck in the spaceship. The solution? Nuclear-powered rockets. Instead of burning fuel, nuclear thermal propulsion uses nuclear reactions to superheat liquid hydrogen, blasting it out at extreme speeds. Well, how it works is a small nuclear reactor heats liquid hydrogen to insane temperatures. Then the superheated hydrogen is expelled through a rocket nozzle, creating a powerful thrust. This doubles the efficiency and cuts travel time to just 45 days. I personally love this idea. If we can cut Mars travel time, we reduce radiation exposure, food shortages, and overall risks. NASA and DARPA are already working on test flights with the first launch planned for 2027. If it works, This could be a game changer for deep space travel. But what about going even beyond Mars? Well, that leads us to plasma and ion propulsion. Ion thrusters use minimal fuel, allowing spacecrafts to operate for years without refueling, unlike chemical rockets that burn out in just minutes. While there's a continuous acceleration, it leads to higher speeds. While ion propulsion starts slow, it keeps accelerating over time, eventually reaching faster speeds than traditional rockets and what chemical rockets could ever achieve. NASA's Dawn mission already uses ion propulsion, but future Mars cargo ships could take it to a whole nother level. Right now, space travel is only for billionaires, and way out of common people's hands like yours and mine. A ticket on Blue Origin or Virgin Galactic costs over $250,000. Way out of reach for most people. But that might not be the case forever. Space hotels are already in development, and in the next 20 years, commercial space travel could be a reality for regular people. So here's my question to you guys. Would you pay to visit space? If prices were to drop, would you take a once-in-a-lifetime trip beyond Earth? And beyond that, do you think space is humanity's future? Some people believe we should focus on fixing Earth first, before we start colonizing other planets. Others say space is our destiny, that exploring beyond Earth is the next step for civilization. So what do you think? Will we become a spacefaring civilization? Or should we focus on saving our own planet first? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And once again, don't forget to subscribe.